Guardians of Dominion, welcome back. This is Olympus Alliance, and today we're not just talking about a hero. We're diving into one of the most fascinating duos the game has ever seen. Astrid and her loyal beast Lucas, a pair that brings raw damage, wild mechanics, and one of the most unique playstyles Hero Wars Alliance has ever given us. You've probably seen her tearing through enemy lines, or maybe you've underestimated her until Lucas came crashing into your frontline like a raging storm. Either way, Astrid and Lucas aren't your ordinary marksman package. They're different. They break rules, they bend strategies, and when played right, they become an absolute nightmare for your enemies. And here's the thing, a lot of Guardians think Astrid is all about brute damage. Just spam her attacks, let Lucas rage, and hope for the best. Wrong. That's how you throw away her true potential. To make Astrid and Lucas into a true war machine, you need to unlock her synergy, maximize her speed, and cover her only real weakness. So today, I'm giving you 3 Olympus-certified tips that transform Astrid and Lucas into a complete weapon of destruction. Whether you're still building her from scratch or already running her at max rank with every skin unlocked, these tips will sharpen your strategy and give you the edge in every battle. Let's go! Tip number 1, Power Pairing. Astrid is already dangerous on her own. Her mechanics are unique, no energy bar, only rage. Every attack builds her fury until Lucas storms the frontline to soak damage and crush enemies head-on. But Guardians, here's the secret, Astrid doesn't shine in isolation. She becomes a true menace when paired with the right allies. The first champion partner. Isaac. His observer drones crank up physical attack for everyone behind him and boost armor penetration for progress heroes like Astrid. That's a match made in Dominion heaven. While Astrid cuts through enemies with Lucas, Isaac quietly feeds her the tools to hit even harder. Next up, Sebastian. This one is essential if you've pushed Astrid to red rank or unlocked her talismans. Sebastian gives critical hit teams their wings. His rhythm of war reduces enemy armor and turns Astrid's crits into a storm of pure damage. Add his protection against control effects, and Astrid gets to keep firing without interruption. With him by her side, her whirlwind becomes a blender, nothing survives. And don't sleep on Ginger. She isn't just another marksman, her ranging shot stacks physical attack for all progress heroes. That includes Astrid. Every bullet Ginger fires fuels Astrid's damage. Put the two together, and you've got a relentless backline duo raining destruction. Finally, the ever-reliable Fafnir. He's like a blessing for every physical attacker, and Astrid is no exception. His runic blade gives her the raw physical attack boost she needs, while his shield keeps her alive long enough to unleash her fury. Astrid with Fafnir behind her is not just scary, it's devastating. And let's not forget Lucas himself. When Astrid's rage maxes out, Lucas charges forward like a mini tank. He soaks damage, disrupts enemy lines, and forces opponents to waste attacks on him. Lucas might not have armor or magic defense, but his presence is priceless. Sometimes the best defense is simply giving your opponent a giant beast to chew on while Astrid keeps slicing them apart from the back. Pair Astrid smartly, and you turn her from a lone marksman into the centerpiece of a devastating physical powerhouse. Tip number 2, Team Speed and Synergy. Damage is great. Burst is deadly. But without speed and control, Astrid's blades won't find their mark before the enemy strikes back. That's why synergy is everything. To bring out her true potential, you need heroes who manipulate tempo, who make fights feel like a storm of blades in the opening seconds. Let's start with Polaris. She is the queen of stuns. Every fight she turns into chaos, locking down foes again and again. Pairing Astrid with Polaris gives her all the breathing room she needs to ramp up. While enemies sit frozen, Astrid builds rage faster, and Lucas storms in to punish them. Then there's Judge. He doesn't just control, he slows the pace of battle. His constant disruption gives Astrid a tempo advantage. When enemies crawl at half speed, her ricocheting blades cut deeper and faster, swinging the fight into your favor. And then we have Julius. Guardians, don't underestimate this cat. His acceleration for progress allies is incredible. Suddenly Astrid is firing, Ginger is shredding, Isaac is boosting, and everything feels like an orchestra of blades and bullets. Julius turns Astrid's team into a machine that overwhelms before the enemy even knows what happened. Speed, burst, control. Stack these tools together, and Astrid becomes unstoppable. The first 15 seconds of battle decide everything, and with the right synergy, those 15 seconds belong to you. Tip number 3, cover the weakness. Now we face the truth. Astrid and Lucas are powerful, but they are not invincible. Her backline position makes her a juicy target for jumpers like Luther. Her low magical defenses leave her exposed to nukes from Iris. And let's not even mention Helios, who punishes every Crete with flaming retribution. Without protection, Astrid can go down before her rage even builds. So what do? We build layers of defense. Start with Octavia. She is brilliant against magic threats. Her distortion of fate mirror reflects damage back at enemies, while her passive dodge gives Astrid the protection she needs to shrug off magic nukes. Iris and Helios suddenly become less of a nightmare when Octavia is on your side. Another underrated ally is Soleil. His halo not only protects your frontline from control, but it also rebounds, stuns and silences back at enemies. Put that on a tank like Julius or Astaroth, and suddenly your frontline becomes unbreakable while Astrid keeps firing from safety. Now for the tanks. Astaroth is the classic pick. Shields, armor, and resurrection, he gives Astrid second chances when things go wrong. On the other hand, Rufus is a nightmare for magic teams. He laughs at Iris and Helios, soaking their damage while Astrid shreds their allies. But here's the twist, Guardians, you don't even need a traditional tank to protect Astrid. Get creative. Use Soleil to shield a middle line hero like Yasmin. Or run Isaac for control immunity. The goal isn't to build a wall in front of Astrid, it's to create enough disruption and layering that enemies can't take her out before Lucas hits the front line. Remember, survival equals damage. The longer Astrid and Lucas stay on the field, the more unstoppable they become. Final thoughts. Astrid and Lucas are not your average marksman duo. They are a package deal, damage, disruption, and raw fury wrapped into one. But to unlock their full potential, you need to play them smart. Maximize her damage with Isaac, Sebastian, Ginger, and Fafnir. Supercharge her speed with Polaris, Judge, and Julius. And finally, protect her with Octavia, Soleil, Rufus, or Astaroth. Build Astrid and Lucas this way, and you don't just have another damage dealer. You have a team centerpiece. A hero who can slice through enemies, disrupt formations, and force your opponents to completely rethink their strategy. Guardians, the Dominion is full of dangerous heroes. But with Astrid and Lucas, you don't just survive it, you shred it. So go test these tips. Build the synergy. Cover the weakness. And when Lucas charges forward with rage, you'll know you've unlocked something truly powerful. And if you found value in this breakdown, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to Olympus Alliance, and ring the bell so you never miss the latest guides, breakdowns, and strategies. Until we meet again, Guardians, keep your blades sharp, your rage high, and as always, salute and friendship.